Hey everybody, welcome to Inside Tailgating. I'm Ashley Daley. March Madness is headed to Boston March 22nd through 24th. And if you'll be headed there to watch your team battle for the East seed at the famed TD Garden, here is a guide to a few of the best local bars and restaurants that are definitely worth checking out. Now, Boston is full of great bars, but the Garden is literally surrounded by tons of bars and restaurants, most of them on Canal Street. One local favorite is the Fours. Opened in 1976, the Fours was one of the country's first sports bars. Now, this bar is a little bit smaller, but it has excellent food, and on game days, it is absolutely packed full of excited fans. Then there's Boston Beerworks, which is literally right next door to the Fours. The beer selection here is pretty solid, and the place is huge. It features 2 floors with pool tables upstairs. And if you're hungry, they also serve up some pub fare favorites. And finally, there's the Greatest Bar. Now, you may think the name is kind of cheesy, but I can promise you this is definitely one of the best sports bars in the entire city. It boasts 4 floors, all dedicated to Boston sports teams. And in addition to their 20 HD TVs, they have a massive 14-foot TV above the main bar. And they also have bar bites here too. Now, that's just 3 of the dozens of bars that surrounds the arena, and literally all of them will be jammed and pretty awesome during the tournament, so you really can't go wrong by heading down to Canal Street either before or after the game. Now, if you're looking for something to do late night, there are 3 main areas of bars. My personal favorite is in the Seaport District. Now, this area caters to college kids as well as young professionals, and it's a new area that's on the city's waterfront. The bar and restaurant selection here is amazing. You have Whiskey Priest that has an endless whiskey menu. The Atlantic Beer Garden has an amazing beer selection and decent pub food. And then a little further down the road, you have an assortment of restaurants and bars, such as Remy's Sports Bar, Del Frisco Steakhouse, Illegal Seafoods, which actually has one of the nicest roof deck bars I have ever seen at Illegals. And then there's also famed Anthony's Pier 4. Your options here literally are just endless. And it's an easy cab ride to or from anywhere in the city from the seaport. And then there's also Faneuil Hall. Now, this is literally tourist central, but at night, the bars on Union Street become the local college hangout. Many of them are Irish pubs, but feature live music and DJs. I mean, literally, bars line the entire street. Now, just something to know about the city, mostly all the bars in Boston charge a cover charge, no matter where you go, ranging from $5 to $20. So make sure you have cash and be ready to pay up, because drink specials and happy hours are actually illegal in the state. No, really. If cheap beer is your thing, though, there is one bar. It's called Sissy K's in Faneuil Hall, and they have $1 drafts pretty much all the time. Now, also, be prepared to take lots of cabs. Cabs are your best bet for getting around, but the cheaper option is to take the T, which is Boston's public train line. Just remember, though, that the last train runs at 1:30 a.m. Lastly, if you need a spot to grab breakfast or lunch the next day to cure that hangover, definitely go to the Pour House on Boylston Street. And if you're looking for more of a lunch spot, go to Parish Cafe on Boylston Street. These two seriously are to die, especially when you have to cure a hangover. So for Inside Tailgating, I'm Ashley Daley.